Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. And I know you saw a black and gold gown that attracts you to the channel. You want to see what's going on around here. On this channel, I give fashion tips, fashion advice, and I teach fashion mechanical engineering here. So you might want to subscribe to the channel to help me, and then I can also help you too. So let's go straight into this. This particular effect you saw on this gown is called the flounce, and it's been around for a very long time. So a lot of people get many way they used to cut this particular flounce. Most people will just cut 360-degree circle, turn it into a flare, divide the flare one side, cut multiple of it, and then they use it to create the flounce. But yeah, you can do it that way, except that the flounce will now be too much. There will be too much of them gathering in one place. And also, if you want to do it like two colors, like the way this particular one is right now, you're not going to be able to do it very neat because the joinings you created in every single one of the flare will be showing. So we want to figure out a way to cut this particular flounce without having to cut it as multiple 360-degree flares, or cut one big flare that will end up not giving us the effect. So there is something they call the golden ratio, okay, and we're going to use the pattern of the golden ratio to create the flounce. So what we're going to do is we are cutting spiral instead of cutting 360-degree flare. And if you want to cut the spiral, what you're going to do is to still cut, yes, normal 360-degree circle. I know I say you're not supposed to do that, but just cut normal 360-degree circle, okay? And when you're done cutting that 360-degree circle, you spread it flat. You mark the middle of that 360-degree circle. When you're done marking the middle, you look for a ruler. You're going to draw a cross. So you're going to divide the 360-degree circle in 4 places, that is 90 degree each. You're just drafting it on top of it, just like you see on my illustrative image right now. Then what you're going to do, you want to figure out a way to get your measurement. So from the edge of it, you're going to measure whatever, how wide you want it to be. If you want it to be 8 inches, you're going to mark 8 inches from here to this place, from this place to this place, and you're going to mark 8 inches all around like that. From that 8 inches is where you're going to start the first curve from, and as you're going to make around 8 inches all the way to this side where I sketch. And then as you're turning around all the way in, you want to create something that look like what you're seeing here right now is what you call the spiral. And then when you get your scissors, you want to cut them out, you need to understand that this particular part that I mark is going to go out of the circle. And by the time you want to use it, you take the wider part of the cuttings and put it upside, and this smaller part will be the tail. And if you can see on the style right now, there are 2 flounces side by side. That's why you see the effect is so full, because they placed the first one where the slit of the dress is, and the second one was actually next to it. And you can see the wider part is at the upper side of her waist, while the tail is small on the side, and then is spray all the way on the flare of the dress. This is how you cut a flounce. Now on this video, it might just look like I'm just talking to you like regular talk, but watch the video over and over again and just figure out a way to draft a golden ratio. Just figure out a way to draft a spiral on your 360-degree flare. By the time you cut it, you're just going to come back to my channel and just say thank you again. Okay, these are common tips that I post all the time. If this is helpful to you, please subscribe, hit notification button, and like this video, and please comment. We can always have a conversation every weekend. Thank you very much.